So Noli is coming out very, very soon because the developers right now are in testing phase and they are checking for balance changes. So what are you to expect here? Well, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I do know. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, we have the main man himself, Noli. Now Noli, I'm gonna give a brief overview of his abilities. I'm not gonna go in depth like I did last time with the how good is Noli gonna be, but what he has right now is he has a M1 that does 25 damage, a sprint speed that is just a little bit above 1x's but not as slow as 1x himself, and he has 110 sprinting stamina, and he has 1100 health. Now I doubt you can kill him, but I'm just going to tell you that regardless. Now his first move is Void Rush. Basically, he dashes forward, he hits him once, and then he can charge it back up again and then hit him twice, and it does a lot of damage. Now, actually, I've seen clips where they can actually hit multiple people with like the first strike. It just depends on if you can hit the second person 2 times, and then the whole thing crumbles down. But you cannot gain stamina during Rush. His next ability is a Void Star throw. Basically, he takes the Void Star in his hand, he throws it, it hits a wall, and it implodes, and the survivors get dragged towards it. Nothing else to really say here. It doesn't give a hallucination, so it's alright. His next ability is going to be a generator teleport, basically. So he does like a little animation, and he teleports to any generator that he wants. It gives like a bunch of pop-ups, and you can click one, and that teleports you to a generator. But it does inform the survivors that are on that generator that someone's coming or Noli's coming. So it's going to be a pretty good movement traversal ability, I'd say. Now for his passive, he has the ability to give out hallucination. So basically what happens is, as the time goes on, you have more and more hallucination. And when Noli hits you, all your hallucination is gonna go away, basically. And there's higher tiers of hallucination, like at the end, you're gonna see a fake Noli attacking you. And during hallucination, Noli is a little bit transparent, and when you have hallucination, your aura is shown to Noli for a certain period of time. Last thing for Noli is that he's probably gonna cost around 1,111 coins, is my guess. Or 1,100, can't be too sure, but around that range. Now to stop with Noli. Now, what I'm going to assume for like the skins based side of this update, we're probably gonna get over 20 plus skins, like in general, because the update is gonna be extremely big. Like this update is gonna be the biggest update in Forsaken history for sure, and it's for one simple reason: the amount of time they've been working on this update. This update has been worked for months and months on end because of the failure of Noli, like original base kit, having them redesign Noli, having them having to rework his entire kit because the first base version of him was so bad. Then we have all the controversy with Soldier in Love and the legal documents. Now hopefully, I think they are done, so we're gonna get Noli in probably like a week or 2. Give or take. I don't think it's going to take too long for him to come out since he's already in testing phase. Once they balance him a little bit, then he's probably going to come out for the masses. Now, for the skin side, I'm not going to name all the skins that I think are coming, but I am going to name a few. First up, we have Hacklord, obviously. Now, this skin was literally confirmed to come in this update, so, hey, for all you 1x mains, this is probably going to be your go-to skin here because it changes all the animations. It's going to have Last Man Standing, Global Last Man Standing, and it's going to have a different chase theme, so watch out for that. But it is probably going to cost like 10,000 coins. So if you have the money, you probably should get it, but if you don't, maybe save up. Because look, this update, all the skins are going to cost maybe 70k. That's my guess here. And because like there's going to be so many expensive skins coming out, because they did do a poll on like Twitter or Discord, I can't remember, but they're gonna do more higher quality skins for a lot higher prices, so it's gonna be like so you know how like the golden skins are really, really expensive? It won't be that expensive, but it'll be just like 1/10 of that, 1/12 of that price for like some of the higher quality skins. Now another skin I think is coming is probably MLG Chance. We already got the redesign and we did get some gameplay of it, so it's gonna be a badge skin, and I'm not too sure about this. But I don't know if the Die Death collabs are coming in the Noli update. They might come after the Noli update because they just were announced. But they could have been working on it behind the scenes for a long time. And we could get Pursuer and like the Noli skins this update. which would be very nice. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It might happen though. But I think a definite collab that we are getting in the Noli update is gonna be the Isle skins. I don't know all of them. I think one of them is going to be the monster of Isle, but I don't know. I checked the wiki. It didn't say which one that one's getting, but I do know that they have Sniper Chance, which they accidentally added a couple of days ago. So you need a badge for it in Isle. It's called the Predator badge. Basically, what you do is you get to day 2 of Isle. You go to the lighthouse with a gun, and then you like kill all of them. That's what you have to do. But hey, I don't know. Actually, no, I did get the badge. Doesn't matter anyways. But the Isle skins are probably most likely going to be badge skins, considering the fact that the sniper one is. So you have to grind up for those. I did see that Isle is getting a lot more players because people are trying to get the badges. Now they are going to add a new loading screen for when you load into the game. Like, you know, that black screen is going to be covered with art and stuff. And we do have another skin that was just teased into the Discord. It's called Project Diva Deep Blue. Now, I'm not sure if this skin is coming. It looks quite finished. Because I don't know about these collab skins. These collab skins are either done right now or they're not even worked on at all. And I can't really tell which one's the case. But this one might come in the Noli update. I'm not too sure. But there is also a skin, Survivor skin. But we don't know what it is because they're gatekeeping it. But it's going to be a pretty decent collab, I'd say. Next up on the board, we have a new Noli map. Now this footage is very old. I couldn't find a updated version, but I do think we are getting a map based on, you know, Noli. It's probably going to be a decent map. I don't think it's going to be the best map in the world just based off of the early design, but I don't think it's going to be the worst either. Something that wasn't like first release Underground War, which people hated it because the map was too big. But I just feel like it's going to be okay. It's not going to be hated. It's not going to be like loved universally. It's just going to be a decent map. So I don't think we're going to get any new milestones or milestone redesigns, which is kind of sucky because I kind of want the John Doe one and the 1X one because right now both of them need a little bit of a tweak up. I don't think Taft's getting his milestones either. I don't think they've been worked on too much. They've been working on Noli a lot, so I don't think they had time to work on Taft's milestones, which kind of sucks for all those Taft mains, but it's not my decision on what they should work on first. Honestly, I'd rather them work on Noli, but it's okay. There's also the fact that this is Forsaken's biggest update, which means that no other update after this one is going to take as long as this. So what you should expect is maybe a new killer every month or two, not something like how Noli was like taken 6 months or something. It's just wild because this will be definitively Forsaken's biggest update ever. I don't think there's going to be another update as big as the Noli update because of how much they've worked on this update and how much stuff they had to go through to get this update really done here. So I don't think the other update's going to be as big, so don't expect them to be all as hyped up or as big as Noli's update. But you should definitely assume that the time waiting for killers and new survivors are going to take a lot less, because Noli's original concept and like design and all of that stuff, he was probably the most complex killer in the entire game. Now, like the whole shtick of Noli taking stamina and him having negative stamina was just too hard to implement, and I don't think any other killer is going to have that same problem. The only other killer, upcoming killer, that I could see having this issue is maybe Flowers, but I don't think Flowers is going to take Flowers is very abstract, yes, but I don't think it's gonna take as long as Noli. But I think that it's gonna the update times are gonna shorten down. So I think there's gonna be 3 killers that are gonna come after Noli, in order at least, or around that time. I think that the next killer that's coming is Guest 666. He feels like the most worked on, other than Noli, and I don't think it's gonna take too long for him. I mean, he's very essential to the story with the Noob's whole, you know, shtick, Noob's whole lore. So I think they're gonna add the more lore-based characters first, and then they're gonna start working on something like the Kool-Aid Killer or whatever his name is. But I think after Guest 666, it might go King. Now I know King isn't really connected with the story, but I just feel like they're gonna work on him because he's just a collaboration, so they don't want to like lose him too early or something. But I feel like he also is pretty worked on, but I feel like the balance changes on King is going to take way too long, way too long. Then we also have the last one, which I think is Azure. I think Azure is going to come third because Azure is just so essential to 2 times lore and the whole spawn thingy. We know that Wanwood's coming too, so hey, I just feel like Azure is definitely going to come in the next month, not month, but like in the next like 3 months or something. Now for the survivors, I definitely know that Veronica is coming next for the survivors. I'm 99% sure that she is. And then it's gonna go maybe Stickmaster Luke, but I don't think he's been worked on at all. But we do know the Bloxburg reporter is also there too, which is kind of funny. But I think it's gonna go Veronica. Now I don't have any clue on what other survivors are gonna come after her. But if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Stickmaster Luke. Now that's gonna be all for today. Now Noli's update. Probably gonna come out, yeah, in like 2 weeks, like I said before. Definitely Forsaken's biggest update for sure. I don't think any other update is gonna top this one. The most hyped, most very just so much hype going around this update because they've been working on it for so long. So hopefully it's gonna be good. But like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you later.